you know when you wake up and wake up immediately and you look like a mess? That's what I look like today. Anyways, today I'm going to tell you things that you should take on a road trip or you should do on a road trip. Because you all know we get bored when we're on these road trips. So I'm going to set my phone right here against my Rubik's Cube so you can see me better. So, I'm going on a road trip next week. Literally my mood right now. Like my nice bracelet and then 2 plastic bands. Anyways, I'm going on a road trip next week, and do you know where? Swift Current. That's gonna be a long drive. I just grabbed my things I needed. Well, a few things. If you don't know where Swift Current is, it's almost on the complete other side of Newfoundland. Also, it's going to be a 6-hour drive because it's a 5-hour drive to Swift Current, and the little apartment that we're staying at is an hour away. 6-hour drive because then we're going to be stopping at our apartment to drop off our things, and then we're going to go see these breweries and all that. So I'm going to tell you what you're going to need for a 6-hour drive. First of all, I'm spending 2 nights there on these 3 days. So I need to have clothing on for I need to have clothing on for the day we're driving. I need to have clothing for the next day. And I need to have clothing for the day we're driving back. So, to put my clothing in, I went to this yard sale and there was these bags that were only for 50 cents. So I got 3 book bags that are so adorable. There's this little guy, which is black. This will be my clothes book bag. I have a gray Tiny Roots one that's the same size as this. This guy came with a pom-pom too, so bonus. Now, what is this bag for? This bag is for my electronics and other things I need. So my phone is going to be in here, it's going to be out, my iPad is going to be here, the chargers, my Beats are going to be here. Anyways, if you're going on a very long road trip and you're very addicted to YouTube, here's a hint for you. Get a screen recorder, because if you're going on a road trip and you have no data, and you want to watch YouTube, this will help you. I know you're probably thinking, what? Get a screen recorder for your phone. Go on YouTube, find videos that you know are going to interest you after watching them for a second time. Don't watch those videos. You gotta prepare this, so it gotta be a week before. So you forget what that video is about and you go watch it. And then record the video. When the ad comes on, you can pause the recording, wait for the ad to play, put it back on, pause the video, unpause that, unplay that, and there you go. That's what I do. I have 8 videos so far, not including for that. So that's another thing you can do. Another thing is make a playlist for music, a music playlist. What am I doing with my hands? Make a music playlist that is only for road trips, because you don't want to be wasting your data, and having road trip music is better than having no music. So get the music you like the most and put that into the road trip. There you go. Another thing is, this is getting so hard for me to think of these things. I plan all of this out. I know what to do because I've been on so many road trips. Another thing is, if you look on my phone, which is what I'm recording on, if you look at my phone, there's these 2 folders for games. One of the games is just named Games. And in there, if I go in there, those are all my Wi-Fi games. So there's Sandbox, which I know is a non-Wi-Fi game, but for my phone, it's a Wi-Fi game. Yeah, it's going through this phase. I got Dragon City, Minecraft, and Roblox. Those are the 4 games that I have that are non-Wi-Fi. And then if we swipe away from my home screen into this screen where it's the temperature, right next to it we have a new folder called No Wi-Fi Games. And No Wi-Fi Games, it's like sick thing. I have Aqua-Yo, like that water slide game. I have a puzzle game which I love. It's kind of like Sudoku a little bit, but it's not. I have this game that's like a stick, that's like this character who swings on these things, and like there's these jelly things that he could jump off of. I have a lot. So that's another thing. Now if it's like a tiny child who doesn't have any electronics, here's some things. First of all, you could bring a game, like literally you bring so many things that will keep you occupied for this amount of time. You could also nap. What I normally done when I was younger for road trips, I would normally like take a very long nap. And then we would get food because we have to take breaks during these road trips. You cannot just go. Because if you go, you're going to need to use the bathroom, you're going to need to eat, you're going to need to drink. So, yeah. And then, by the way, this is before Dairy Queen and Dairy Queen was out. So, basically, that's that. Another thing is, you should bring a blanket. If you have to wake up super early in the morning, you're going to want to bring a blanket because you're going to be freezing. Just saying, it gets colder during the middle of the night. So, even in the summer. I'm trying to think anymore. Yeah. So basically, if you have an in-law coming over from a different place, the day after you get back, make sure you're well rested for them. Make sure you're not going to be rude to them. Simple as that. Literally, I'm going to have 6 people in my house. Next Friday afternoon, there will be 6 people in my house, including me. Because my uncle from the United States is coming to Canada. So, okay, this is kind of weird. There's me, my mom, my dad, and then there will be my uncle, and then there's going to be my nan and my pop. That's 6 people. And I have 5 animals, 2 dogs, and 3 cats. So that will mean I have 11 things living in my house. Including some bugs I've trapped and killed. So, well, not including those. I don't know what to do there. Another thing, if you're going on a road trip, make sure, this is a big one, make sure you have a water bottle that is metal. Metal water bottles keep cold or heat longer than plastic. So make sure you have an empty one, or you have one and drink it all, and then you get another water bottle, pour it in that one, and drink it like that. That's how you should go. Next, grab some snacks, like grab a breakfast and a snack, because the place that you're going to stop to meet, I know it's going to be far away from you, including let's just say Dairy Queen. Don't you got Dairy Queen where you live? Well, where I live, we do not have Dairy Queen in this town I am in. But we have Dairy Queen in a neighboring town, which is called Deer Lake. There's like this thing on my wall. Oh, it's a Sharpie mark that I made. Oh well. Yeah. So, I'm going to tell you again. This stuff is for the normal essentials, and this stuff is for clothes. It's bigger by a lot. I love this one though. This one's like tiny. It's so cute. I only take book bags because they're the easiest thing to carry. Another thing is chargers. You're going to need chargers. Now I know what you're probably saying. My car doesn't charge phones or something in the back. Well, my car does. I take the USB part of the charger, not the like charging thing in the wall. The thing that goes into like the charging things at the wall. There's this USB port in the back. I just flick it up, put it in, and it can go down. And then I plug it in my phone, and I can leave my phone there. I can listen to music at the same time when I'm charging it. That's a thing that you guys, people can do with Apples. I gotta say, Samsung's are already getting better. So yeah, I also have Beats, which I have. That's my fan. It's too warm here, so there you go. And I also have Beats, which I didn't use. And yeah, I also have this book that I'm writing. It's not like a book that's going to turn into a book. It's like an online book. I also have to write it, so I have a few things to do. Anyways, that's my road trip tips. Soon enough, I'm going to have what's in my school bag, because school is starting September 4th. No. And then K-12 is coming out 2 days after school starts, so I get to look forward to something. Thank God. And then I'm going to get the soundtrack, definitely. I'm going to get that soundtrack. Because I already listened to it, like Recess, The Principal, High School Sweethearts. I gotta say, it sounds amazing. Anyways, guys, that's all for now. And anyways, this is my vlog channel. My gaming channel has been put down. It's been shoved out of the way for me because I'm not doing that crap anymore. Because, well, mostly because a guy that hates me and I hate him at school. Well, he basically found out my channel, so I don't do this anymore. Anyways, bye.